to my stream. So yeah, this is gonna be the third part of me just organizing my tackle room. I'm, as you can see, wearing a little bit less than usual just because it is freaking hot. It's over 30 degrees Celsius, so it's like 90 something Fahrenheit, like 95 Fahrenheit, something like that. So it is really hot. And no, there's no AC. Mm-hmm. Fun stuff. So yeah, that's what we're working with. Anyway, let's see. I'm gonna get this chair out of here. Okay, this is too hot. Actually, I think it's better if I put it even higher and then have a downwards angle. I think that's gonna give you a better view of the room and everything that I'm gonna be doing. Yeah, this should. I'll change things up again, but yeah. Anyway, here's one of those screws to get, the 4 lever drags. Okay. Not really a fan right now. From this angle, maybe I'll have to change it up again. But anyway, I do want to get this chair out of the room for the time that I'm gonna be cleaning out. It's just in the way. Just in the damn way. Get out of my way. And I do have some new ideas for fishing as soon as my car works, and I can really use some donations actually about that. Donations. Let me put in my PayPal because I could really, yeah, I could definitely use it. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Nobody there. Where is everyone? Hello, welcome. Finally, someone joined. I'm just typing a little message that I'm gonna pin on my notebook. So, 1 second. So yeah. Donate. Actually, Yeah, let me change that. All right, we got some people in the house. Let's see it. Anyway, let's get this. Let's get this chair out of the tackle room for now, so we have some more space. And oh no, I don't know. Still not 100% sure what the best positioning is for the camera here, but we'll see. We'll just see. All right. Here. Mouse. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I do need a trash. I remember to put all the little bits and pieces that can go in the trash. Why not? This should do just fine. And a 30 wide is a bit big for anything that I'm gonna do. I don't like the Phantom. That's the disadvantage of having the big horizontal live streams instead of vertical. Advantage, of course, is you can see pretty much the whole room, but yeah. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, putting my 30 wide away because what am I gonna use this thing for? Here for freshwater fishing. Unless for spooling a reel, it's kind of pointless. And of course, same thing is true with 50 wide. Beautiful reel, but what am I gonna? I mean, I could use it, yeah, if I have to drag a giant catfish out of some heavy snacks, yeah. Could have a place for that, but then I can just bring it back out. But I'm not seeing me needing it anytime soon. Okay, let's get that reel cover on. Very, very nice. Voila. Good, good, good. Alrighty. There's actually a reel I could redo sounds of spooling on. Okie okay. Artichoke. Honestly, I'm gonna close this window for now because the neighbor kids are annoying me. And gosh, it's even getting hotter still. So time to get rid of the pants. I still have. I'm in shorts, not nude. Don't worry, everyone. Don't worry about that. But yeah. Actually, yeah, I got an idea. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can drag some people over here. Here's some very nice chart leader. One of my personal favorites. This is a pretty thin cable, but it's 19 strand, and if you had a bait on here, this would fold even better. But yeah, this leader right here is really effective, but it's really thin. It is like what I would use if I'm not getting a bunch of bites. If I'm getting a bunch of bites, I would use some heavier 49 strand cable, which is about the same in terms of being resistant to teeth. But yeah. But the advantage of the 19 strand is that I get the same teeth resistance in a much thinner cable with less metal, but it does kink a lot easier as well. So all has its pros and cons, and this one is completely custom coated. This is all coated cable, so it's gonna have as little of an effect in terms of scaring away the fish as possible. Even though this hook is, most of this hook is coated. So yes, not a lot of exposed metal on my system, and that's the way I like it. Anyway. Come on, why can't we get some people in here? Oh, that's what it is. It is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. I'll have to go through this another time. For years. All right. is this. Weird. Whatever. Yeah. Oh man, I think I'm gonna tie my hair back because it's even hair oven is I'm getting too hot. Be right back. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, people. I'm so sorry. This shouldn't have happened. But yeah. It did happen. Okay. All these crimps are a bit overkill. Oh. This little pumps might come in handy. Let's see if it still works. Sure does. Sure does. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Going to that. Where's my cat? I get it. Oh. Okay, sorry. My cat threw up. Had to take care of that. Oh, and I need to get my charging cable out. Getting all of this stuff sorted is a nightmare. Man, what the hell? Whatever. Whatever. Hello. Oh, hi. Okay. So yeah, we're cleaning up the tackle room. If anyone has any questions, just let me know. Tough times, tough times. It's fucking hard. Yeah, pretty sure we're. Yeah, we can swear we are over half an hour in. It is fucking hard. But it is what it is. 80 pounds, stream of follow. Cable cutters. These pliers are also only really make sense for catfish stuff. They're also for pipe gear. Let's see about these. Yoki. This summer will be an interesting one. First, I'm going to just get all my leaders and leader building materials started here. Whatever, this is trash now. My lure. Not ready to use lure thingy. Here it is. We'll have to see about that. Line. So. Hello. Hi there. Welcome. Yeah, this is my tackle room. Getting started to all of my shit. Actually, I just found a netting needle. I'm gonna shoot some yarn onto here and gonna repair this mat real quick. Because why the hell not? Okay, where did I put my spool of yarn? Of course, I put it somewhere else to have it when I need it, and now I don't know where I put it. Okay, there it is. So you want some polyester yarn. Just use any knot to get started. And then shoot on your yarn to your netting needle. I mean, this should almost be enough. I mean, it's more than enough, probably. But I'm not gonna overfill this needle because it's just gonna be for small repairs anyway. Not for making an entire net. Okay, that should be about. That should be all. Yeah. That's plenty. Ideally, you want to use a lighter and just burn the ends off. I know I have a lighters, actually multiple, laying around somewhere, but not sure if I'm going to find them right now. I'm bad with stuff like that. All right. Alternatively, just make a knot. Simple overhand knot that's going to keep the yarn from opening up as well. I'll put 2 overhand knots in this line close together, and then in between the 2 knots, I'm going to cut it. Okay, there's one. lighter. So here we go. Where did I know there's a couple points where this net has broken. Not here. Okay, here we have our first hole in the net. And this looks like it might be one that I can patch up right way. It is. Good. I don't need to do anything other than just attach my yarn on the, here. And I can, if you guys are interested, let me know. I can make some full tutorials. But yeah. On how to repair nets. It's really not that difficult. You just gotta know how. Okay. Our first knot. That's secure. Going to put on our second knot. That's good too. And our final knot that finishes it all. It's gonna finish it all off. And it's gonna be like there never was a hole. Okie dokie. Let's turn off the end and move on to our next. Our next bit that needs repair. And this is how the repaired part looks. Or was it all? No. Or, yeah, maybe. Might have been all for now. This is kind of Honestly, I'm not finding another hole. I could have sworn there were more than that, but maybe not. Don't fix what ain't broke, I guess. Wait a minute. No, this looked like it was broken, but no. Okay. Already done. All right. Just fix the net. That was less work than I expected it was going to be. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Okay, there's really catfish stuff. By the way, next week I should have my car up and running. So by that, then I'm gonna definitely do quite a lot more fishing. Well, I'm gonna start fishing again, basically. And probably for like a week, maybe two, I'm gonna be around the area where I'm living, doing some local fishing, and then once I'm used to the car and everything, I'm probably gonna do a longer trip. So yeah, that's the plan anyway. Let's see how that goes. Let's just see. Okay. And here all the stuff that I could need. It would be nice to clean this out though. Just get some paper towels real quick. A little bit of water. Paper towels, where I thought that'd be. Here they are. Okay, I'm just gonna wipe this Take a container out real quick with wet paper towel to get all the debris out. That'll have to do. Let's see. Let's see. Good. Hello. Well, if you guys have some questions or anything, then I'm going to be talking more. Just hard to talk a lot when there's no one they're talking to, you know? No one. Just I can do a monologue, but at some point it becomes difficult to keep that up. Okay. And that's yeah, probably. I'll probably end this live in a bit. Just no one's talking. And in a bit, I'm gonna make some food. Last. So. All right. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm not feeling the best right now. Honestly, this is the reason why. I mean, normally I wouldn't ask for donations or anything, but the last few months, honestly, but especially the last week, have been really freaking tough. Really, really damn tough, to put it lightly. Just getting out there fishing is the only thing I can do to stay safe. Of course, it's not going to fix any, or it's not going to fix everything at least, but it might help me to at least try and stay sane through all of this. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like I'm going crazy. Okay, one thing though that I should do actually is get this table here taken care of. Stop having shit laying on here. Because, well, it's a freaking table. And I should be able to use it as such. Sorry for not being cheery. Yes, Okay, everyone. I'm pretty much about to call it a day. Oh, I'm gonna actually do some rigging, but I'm gonna do some experiments for something that I'm not allowed to show on camera, at least not yet. If ever. I could tell you, but then I unfortunately would have to kill you. No, it's not like that. You know, it is something that I'm not. I don't know, but I don't think I'm allowed to showcase. I might actually not be allowed to show it. So, yeah. Don't want to get in trouble. And yeah, it is time to call it a day. Fortunately or unfortunately, I'm not sure at the moment. Either way. So, thank you. Well, hello. Now somebody came. Well, I can show you guys the first step of what I'm about to do, which is going to be attaching two swivels to the like having a piece of hollow core braid, but I cannot do a splice at both ends because I need to keep the not hollow core splice because I need to keep the connections short. And yeah, there is a way around it. Of course there is, but we'll get some enough swivels, small enough, but this is already a 90 kg bearing. I don't really need it to be that heavy duty. Well, then again, why not? This is 25 kg. If I cannot find another swivel, I might just go ahead and use these really high strength ones. Like this in a bit bigger size, but I don't really need a swivel that strong. That's what I'm thinking of maybe not using, Again, it's almost the same. Okay. I think this is a 75 kg version. Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm just gonna use these two swivels. That's gonna be nice. We're basically gonna be doing a solid braid splice in the hollow core, but then we're just gonna insert the last little tag end right on a hollow core splice. Yes, this is a nice needle for that. So I dropped my needle somewhere on here. And I'm not finding it at the moment. Okay, So I don't want to search forever for this needle, so I'm just gonna get another needle. Okay. Second time's the charm. Hopefully. Don't want it to be on the third. I don't want to lose another needle. And hey there, welcome. And thank you for the like. Hey, Sherry. Locked up drag here. But yeah. With MK are my actual initials, so that's all right. Anyway. I do want to do a splice in this line. So we're going to start basically stitching it in right here in the middle, 100-pound cordlet hollow core. Get this real close. Yes, just like that. Then another 2. At 10, it's definitely going to be enough. Probably less than that. 2. 3, and try to get them as close together as you can. There is a thing that's too close, but it's very hard to get there. 3. 4. 5. 6. This will probably already be enough. 7. 8. 9. 10. Let's see if we're gonna do a 10th, or depending on if I can get a really sweet 10th go through for the splice, then we're gonna do number 10. Yeah, that is a nice one. I'm gonna insert it another time, so but yeah, this is overkill, but what the hell. And hey there, somebody else just joined us. So this is some rigging and one of my favorite techniques. Now, just to go, the trick is I will insert this tag end here. Just gonna make it a bit of a smoother connection and just nicer finish all around. But it's still gonna be way shorter of a connection than it would have to be if I did a regular hollow core splice. Because the stuff we just did is already enough to make it hold. Keep it from slipping. Yeah. So, and now we have our tag end in here. Now we're gonna pull this out a little bit, cut it, insert it back, and it's a really smooth connection with no ends to get caught anywhere. And then I'm just gonna have to do this, put first I'm going to have to put some pieces of rubber tubing on there, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Alrighty. Let's see. Okie dokie. I thought I might be cutting too much, but I didn't cut enough. Okay, I have some pliers that might, sorry, some scissors that might cut this just fine. Where did I put them again? Here. They might cut it fine. Oh, they might not, but we'll see. Okay, they're not cutting it just fine. Hey, I need some new braid scissors. Okay, close enough. This is our connection. And this is like a 95%, 95% connection that even after being used for days and for an hour-long fight, it's still gonna be at 90%. So, good stuff. And now how long will I make this? More or less. Now we're gonna attach, first we're gonna put some tube on here because I cannot add that later. And then we're gonna do the second swivel. And I should be able to show you the finished product when I'm ready to use it. I'm just, for some annoying legal reasons, not allowed to show you the building process, but there's something similar I am allowed to show you how I build it. But yeah. It is what it is. Okay. Never mind. Let's attach our second swivel. Yeah, it's gonna be a good climb. Yeah, this should be all the length we really need. Let's not make things unnecessarily long. Three. Four. 5. 6. 7. 7. 8. 8. Let's do another. 9. Yeah, let's get 10. 9. And number 10 coming up. And yeah, nice. 10. Now let's insert the end. Let's insert the tip. It's going to be real tricky to get good close-up shots. But I'm trying. Maybe like this, it's going to be better for you guys to see. Yes, we got in. Got something in my foot. That's that. Not sure. Got something stuck in my foot. I'm gonna try to get that out before I push it in deeper. Okay, it was just a little wire. Happens. Okay, Sorry, people. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Very, very nice. Okay. This is going to become our bungee ring. Yeah, that's a good length, I think. Splice 100-pound cotton cord, which is as strong as 130-pound KB. So some really tough line. Anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching. Locked Up Drag out. See you guys soon. Bye.